Ms. Anderson, for the record, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, I am Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II.
Oh, Tupac! I thought she looked familiar. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, and lucky us, guess what we got? We got us another person that wants to defend themselves in the court of law. Something about SpaceX, a suitcase, unfortunate situation, okay? I haven't watched this yet, so we get to watch this together. Well, you might have seen it, but I ain't seen it. One of my babies brought it to my attention. So we're gonna watch this and see what she got to say for herself. Apparently, she had her little one in a suitcase. So giving Sarah Boone vibes. You know what I'm saying? And Indiana. Let's see what's going on with this chick. See what's going on. Dejaune Anderson, 38. Oh, too old to be acting like this. Okay. All right. She don't look crazy at all, right? Oh, was that a tick?
Clause number.
I saw a tick.
C01-2210 F1833.
Oh my gosh,
Indiana versus.
She's smiling. It's a bad sign. I wonder what kind of protocol these people have to go through for them to decide that a person can represent themselves. Because already straight off the bat, I'm getting cuckoo patutu. Okay, giving very much cuckoo vibe.
Dejaune Anderson. Ms. Anderson, for the record, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, I am Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II.
Oh, Tupac! I thought she looked familiar. Princess Diana Enchilada, 3-story townhouse. The third. All right, girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your power, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. She said, Princess Patutu. Okay. You tell him, girl.
Representing the entity, Dejaune Anderson.
Oh, I love it. It's the entity. So we know we got us a sovereign citizen on our hands. You sovereign, girl. Your hair looks sovereign, honey. It's like doing its own thing, honey. It said, I'm not participating in none of this government, okay? The government being your face or your head.
You're known as Dejaune Anderson.
I'm representing the entity as Dejaune Anderson.
Oh, I love it. I'm getting goosebumps already.
Your date of birth?
I heard the judge do a deep breath.
My date of birth is February 2nd, 1961.
That would make you how old?
That'll make me 63 years old.
Oh, girl, you look good for your age, honey. Tell me your secrets. Sex, and don't tell me. Keep it to yourself, okay? Keep it to yourself. I feel like electricity has something to do with it. Like lightning. You got struck by lightning? Is that your secret? I knew it. I can smell it on you, okay? Smell like burnt. Like
and the
fire.
last 4 digits, your social security number?
I do not have a social security number. I have a declaration of nationality underneath the Ouachita Moors of the indigenous people of the United Nations.
Her eyes look like they almost fell out of her head just then. I feel like the entity that is you is being held together by like sticky tape from like the Dollar Tree, you know, like off-brand sticky tape from the Dollar Tree. Like I feel like that's what's holding you together right now. Like you are very much about to fall apart. Okay.
Chapter 221593.
Okay.
What's your address?
My address is.
Are we still calling out address?
Do you have a contact telephone number?
I don't know my contact number by heart. I believe it.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, including alcohol today?
No, I'm not.
You reading?
Damn, this is you sober? That poor child. Oh my God.
Understand the English language?
Yes, I do.
If I say something you don't understand, will you let me know?
I will most definitely will.
Let me guess. That's gonna be everything he say. I don't understand the nature and whatever's etc. of the charges, and therefore you got to let me go. Fish sandwich.
Sanderson.
Like that's Princess Kawakawa. I can't remember the
Officer
name already.
Music, who's investigated this and looked for you for the past 2 years. And Prosecutor Hunt have charged you with 3
She rolled her eyes for her, like, oh, they were looking for me? I doubt it. She been on the run, honey? You been on the run for 2 years?
counts of criminal conduct. Count 1 is murder as a felony. Would indicate that between April the 10th, 2022.
Oh, you got pink handcuffs. How sweet. That's cute. It don't really match with the orange. It's not contrasting. It's not really working together. The ensemble with the orange and the brown belt, you know, and the pink shackles. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Yeah, no.
And April the 16th, 2022, in Washington County,
hand
state of
tattoos.
Indiana, you did knowingly or intentionally kill another human being, that being child victim number 1, contrary to the form of the statute in such case.
Oh, what? Is that shocking? Is he still alive somewhere? Is that what you're saying? Is that the look? Like, what? Yo, I ain't do nothing there. Who we talking about again? Look at this. Oh my gosh. They said that she thought that he was a demon or something, or he possessed. Yeah, that she thought he was possessed was why she did it. That's what the rumor, I guess, is, or whatever you would call it, allegation, I guess.
It's made and provided by Indiana Code 35-42-1-1, parentheses 1.
Like, I wonder if she thought for a second, like, I feel like there's a demon in this house. I wonder if she ever considered that it might be in her. Like, I feel like there's a demon in here. Come here, you. Like, no, it was you. It was inside. It was like behind your right eye or something, like, you know.
And against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana.
Oh my God.
Count 2. Neglect of a dependent resulting in death as a level 1 felony would indicate between December the 1st, 2021 and April the 16th, 2022 in Washington County, state of Indiana.
Look at her.
You being at least 18 years of age and having the care of child victim 1, a dependent less than 14 years of age, did knowingly place said dependent in a situation that endangered the dependent's life or health and which resulted in the death of child victim number 1.
You ain't gonna say nothing, girl? You blinking. You blink a lot. You like the opposite of Daryl. She Morse coding it, you know?
Count 3, obstruction of justice as a level 6 felony would indicate that between April the 10th, 2022 and April the 16th, 2022 in Washington County, state of Indiana, you did alter, damage, or remove a record, document, or thing with the intent to prevent said item from being produced or used as evidence in a legal proceeding or an administrative or criminal investigation, contrary to the form of the statutes made in such case provided. The murder.
Yeah, the wires are definitely crossed inside of this one. Her wiring is definitely like some stuff is attached to the wrong places. I mean, definitely. Like, look at her eyes. They're not connected. Like, something's not connected. Like, I'm surprised they haven't fallen out. I think they're completely disconnected from the whole thing.
A felony has a range of imprisonment from 45 years to 65 years, with the advisory sentence being 55 years and up to a $10,000 fine. The level 1 felony neglect of a dependent resulting in death has a range of imprisonment from 20 years to 40 years, with the advisory sentence being 30 years and up to a $10,000 fine. And the level 6 felony has a range of imprisonment of no time in jail if it's treated as a misdemeanor to 2.5 years at the Indiana Department of Corrections, with the advisory sentence being 1 year and up to a $10,000 fine.
Okay.
Do you understand what you've been charged with?
I do understand.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's different. That's different from the sovereign citizen. You supposed to say, no, I do not understand the charges and the nature of etc. and something about a fish sandwich and an ice cream cone. Did Did you not watch Daryl's trial? You were free, weren't you? Were you free when that happened? You were on the run or something? You should have been watching. You know what I'm saying?
And you understand the potential penalties.
I do.
Do you intend to hire a lawyer, or is someone likely to hire a lawyer for you?
I want to file a motion for self-representation.
Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. I've been waiting for this for such a long time.
You understand if you do that, you are required to conduct yourself as a lawyer to be able to board our potential jurors,
Say yes.
to abide by the rules of evidence, to abide by the rules of procedure.
Girl, just lie and say yes. I know you ain't gonna do it, but just say yes.
I do understand. I have a master's in history.
Ooh. Okay, history ain't law, but you know what? Same. Same, girl. I'm with you. History, lawyerism, same.
Doesn't give you a law degree, though.
But I do understand how to read procedures and understand the court procedures.
All right.
Okay.
Just because you represent yourself.
She getting sassy with somebody in the courtroom. She keeps looking over at somebody and going, oh, clearly that's like the prosecution. Yeah, that's the state. She's looking over there at the state like, you got at the making you a run for your money, honey. She like, you better get this to work. Oh, you ain't think I was gonna know the history, huh? But beat you over the head with this here history. Oh, law? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to beat you over the head with this here law once I learn it. Know what I'm saying?
So that doesn't ensure yourself of a good lawyer, you know.
That's a personal opinion, but I understand.
Make your request in writing.
Okay. I love it. I can't wait. Like, I know you'll lose, so justice will happen. But, you can do one good thing before you leave here. Entertain me.
Okay.
I will, most definitely.
That's right.
Can you give me at least just like 5 days and I could get it to you?
I can certainly give you 5 days to do that. I think what my intention would be, let me ask you this. Can you afford a lawyer?
It's not that I can't afford a lawyer. It's that I want to do self-representation due to I understand the nature of my case. And I understand that this is my life on the line. And I do understand that there are things that involve my case as far as the evidence that I hold, which is Q classified evidence, which should be turned over to Judge Advocate General Courts immediately, if possible. Because my case involves other cases that are open currently with Judge Advocate General Courts, as well as federal investigations that are open.
Well, if the Judge Advocate General approaches us, we'll address it at that point in time.
Okay.
Yeah, good answer, Judge. Just enough to get us through. Yes. Yes, say yes. Say yes. Grant her what she asks. She has come to give us something to laugh at. Ooh, Lord, honey, you poor thing. Did I say poor thing? I meant hilarious. What will she bring us?
How about I appoint you standby counsel?
Oh, no, thank you.
No, thank you. All right.
What? Oh, that's going to come back to bite her. She's going to be mad later about that. She's going to be like, I asked for standby counsel. I did not turn that down. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're going to replay this moment and she's going to be like, that is unlawful law. Girl, just take the standby counsel, but just in case. It ain't going to hurt you. If you don't need it, then you don't need it.
You make your written request. I need to advise you, you have a right to a speedy public trial by jury in this county. You have the right to face all witnesses against you, see their question and cross-examine those witnesses.
Hold up, except for the actual physical state, because it's not a person. Do not try to call it to the stand. We're not going to relive the Daryl thing where, like, after every single person he questioned, he asked them if they had ever been to the house of the state. Like, to the actual physical house that the state lives in, okay?
You have the right to have witnesses brought into court to testify on your behalf, and at your request, the court will issue subpoenas requiring those individuals to come into court to testify on your behalf or to bring evidence in. You have the right to have the state prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You won't be required to give any testimony or make any statements against yourself to anyone. You do have the right to be heard in your own defense at any hearing or trial concerning the charges against you. Anything you say, however, may be used against you.
In the
Do
court
you
of
have
law.
any questions concerning your rights?
No, I do not.
Okay. Then I will set this matter for a pretrial conference on the 25th day of April at 9 a.m. A trial date of the 6th day of August of this year at 8:30 a.m. and an omnibus date of June the 15th. Do you have any questions at all?
No, I do not have any questions.
All right. You'll sign this reappearance slip.
Okay.
We'll
Sign you that reappearance slip, girl.
discuss.
If you can focus for 2 seconds. She's like, girl, where you at? Keep that demon to yourself. I feel like you're trying to see who, I feel like that demon's trying to come out and see who else it can attach itself to. Like, that's the look that it's giving. Look at this. This look like, she's like, bitch, y'all didn't think that I was going to get to do that because for some reason I feel like I did a good thing.
The issue of bond. Ms. Hunt, what's the state's position?
Yes, Your Honor. Given the gravity of this case, first of all, I would like for you just to take judicial notice of the probable cause affidavit that the state filed in support of these 3 charges, which resulted in the arrest warrant. I'd also like to bring to the judge's attention that it's almost a 2-year mark of officers locating this, at the time, unidentified little boy in the woods. So I would argue that the defendant has been a fugitive since that time. Her identification has been made. I think that raises any bond in a murder case to be something of the utmost importance and should be of an amount that should be very difficult, if not impractical, for her to be able to afford.
I object.
She was on the run. Yeah, no bond.
Until she will be
Would she object, y'all?
abscond from this court. She's never been from Indiana. She's not from Washington County, is my understanding. She was located in California. So on that reserve, I would leave that to the court. And if further motion is needed on the state's behalf, I will make that.
Thank you, Ms. Hunt.
No bond.
Can I make
Ms.
a...
Anderson, you just made an objection.
Yes.
State the basis of your objection.
The basis of my objection is the fact that I am not a fugitive. I have been under NSA surveillance for the past 8 months. And how can that qualify me as a fugitive on the run when I've also had a detail from Space Force that was following my every move when I contacted the Indiana State
Well, let me
to
tell
arrest
you,
me?
that is not a valid legal objection. If you want to represent your
She has SpaceX following her, y'all. How can I be on the run when the aliens have been like they were in the car with me? I had detail with me. They were like these little aliens. They were like in my back seat. They like followed me everywhere. How can I be on the run? They would have took me in, or at least on their spacecraft or something if they were really looking for me. I'm just saying.
yourself, you're going to have to learn the rules of evidence and the rules of procedure, because if you conduct yourself like this and make these types of objections, you have no chance in the world, lady.
Yeah, not to mention, just the fact that she just said that should make her ineligible. Like, the first thing should be, we need a psych eval on this one first. You can't let a person who's clearly crazy represent themselves without at least pretending to make sure they're okay to do it. You gotta do that first. Otherwise, you're opening them up for, like, appeal. It's like, clearly I was crazy. I came in talking about Space Force was following me. I told them the Space Force was following me, and they still let me represent myself. Didn't even do a evaluation, a psych eval, or nothing. Okay? They set me up. They knew I was crazy. I was clearly crazy. I was very crazy. I'll tell you myself. I was nuts.
Okay.
So, objection overruled. But I will let you make argument in regards to bond.
Okay. Well, thank you. So that's my argument is that I have been under surveillance by NSA for over 8 months. I also have a detail that follows me everywhere I go from Space Force military.
She's just repeating the same thing, but in a different tone. All right, girl. I know he's like, wait, what? I just told you, no, don't say that. That's not nothing to do with what we talking about. That thing you talking about, I just said, don't do that. She just, oh, thank you. Okay. So like I was saying, SpaceX and the alien creatures have been like babysitting me for years. I don't know.
As into, I also contacted Indiana State. I think it was a federal marshal that I called to have my location tracked to pick me up. So there's no type of extent of me running where I need this astronomical bond on my charges.
Well, that's sort of interesting because it's my understanding Officer Busick has been in touch with almost every one of those agencies and they haven't been able to identify your location until recently. So I'm going to set your bond at no bond at this particular
There you go.
point in time.
Good answer. I don't think this thing needs to be outside. Maybe keep this one indoors. If you're not even going to test it to make sure it's cuckoo or not, the least you can do, Judge, is keep it inside the house. Don't let it outside. This thing don't need to be outside. I don't want to accidentally run into this thing in Walmart, okay? I don't want to do it. Okay.
Space Force comes forward and tells me that they're willing to monitor you. We'll take up the issue of bond at a later time.
Okay.
Yeah, and what were you doing that SpaceX was following you? Judge Larry Medlock, I'm gonna need for you to ask her a question real quick. Just ask her, well, and sir, do you have any idea why they were following you? Was it like because of that information you have or something? Something like that? Sound about right? No? Maybe?
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be off record at 1:44.
So she got her lawyer papers in her pocket.
She's remanded to the custody of the Washington County Sheriff's Department.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, honey.
Oh, Sam. Let me see.
What if it turned out that like tattooing your hands makes you crazy? Like not you're crazy, so you tattoo your hand, but once you tattoo your hand, that you become crazy. Like the skin's too thin and it gets inside your bloodstream or something, and then you be then cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? What if that turned out to be a thing? That's right. Keep it with your notes, honey. Keep up with your notes. Maybe let somebody braid your hair next time, okay? Get you some cornrows or something. Do something. Okay?
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, ask her about the
Go
SpaceX.
back on.
Ask her about the SpaceX. Ask her body.
All right. Based on what I've just heard, I'm going to ask someone from the Public Defender Office to be assigned to represent Ms. Anderson. If she files a written request and demonstrates that she has the ability to understand and comprehend and represent herself, I may ask them to withdraw or no longer require their services, but I think it's appropriate that someone from the Public Defender Office be assigned at this particular point in time. If private counsel is hired, they can withdraw.
Nice. Reasonable judge. I like it. I like where this is going. He felt a responsibility at the end. He was like, you know what? Hold up. Wait a second. Let's just go on and just give her one. Okay. If she can show me that she's not as crazy as what she just sounded like she was, then we can get rid of them. But, if she turns out to be the nutbag that it sounds like she is, then they'll already be there. Let's cover thine own asses. Got it. Good one, Larry. Good call. But if you could please ask her why she thinks SpaceX is following her, because I'm a little bit interested in that as well.
We'll be off record.
Bye, Miss Lady. Bye, princess. The princess is gone. Princess Juanita Shubala Balala Tinidi Badudu. The third. Oh, my baby pointed this thing out to me. Okay, she said SpaceX representing itself. I said, ooh, let's see what that is. Not disappointed. Not disappointed at all. Not disappointed at all. I think she might be just what mama needs. Okay. Hey, Delulu. Hey, Delulu. Her name is Dejaune. Delulu. Dejaune Anderson, age 38. All right. Looking forward to it. Okay. I have to look into some more information about it. We can do another video. See what some background stuff about her, like where she was hanging out at, where was she hiding, what was she doing? Maybe some pictures of her free that people caught where she was doing some cuckoo stuff in public. That'd be nice. Y'all behave, okay? Don't be like the princess here. Unless you're gonna then go to court and represent yourself, then okay, fine. Because then I can react to you, you know what I'm saying? Mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh, peace.